Shabbat Shalom. Call Halal Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Bahashim Kakwadash, give honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops, GMS, even the elders that came before them that taught us his truth. Shabbat Shalom and salutations to all the brothers that are pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, hopeful like tabernacle with David. To the Aquat that are listening, let it be in the pillar of rest, 144,000 and 1/3, the hopeful elect of Israel. The brother slash elder, Shabbat Shalom and salutations to you all. All right, three quick things. The war, and then a speckled bird. So, just real quick, check in for the day. Habakkuk 2 and 3, and I want this in the CEV, Contemporary English Version. Now, at the time, I have decided my words will come true. It's the Most High. At the time I have decided my words will come true. You can trust what I say about the future. It may take a long time, but keep on waiting. It will happen. All right, what do we know that as? For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Let's read it one more time in the CEV. At the time I have decided, right? And that time is right now. We can see it. My words will come true. We see, right? Lightning coming down from heaven, for example. All right. He shall make fire come down from heaven in the sight of men. Okay. At the time I have decided, my words will come true. You can trust what I say about the future. It may take a long time, but keep on waiting. It will happen. Now listen. How does the Most High say, right? Right? You can trust what I say. How does the Most High say what he has to say about the future? Through his prophets. It may take a long time, right? Where is the promise of his coming? Right? This is what they ask us, right? The voice of the Most High. Where's the promise of his coming? But keep on waiting. He that shall endure until the end, right? Patience. In your patience is your life. Salah, paraphrasing. It will happen. Okay? And here's when it does happen, right? Easy 33, right? I get there. So when it comes to pass, and it surely will, let's just read it right here. This is Berean. So when it comes to pass, and it surely will come, then they will know that a prophet has been among them. Okay? If we go right back, right? What are we talking about? CEV. At the time I have decided, my words will come true. You can trust what I say about the future. It may take a long time, though it tarry, but keep on waiting. It will happen. So when it comes to pass, and it surely will, then they will know that a prophet has been among them. We're in that time where people will begin to understand, oh, these niggas been saying that. We're going to let Danny Haifong do a little talking. Iran's ballistic missiles hit what? Mossad headquarters. That's huge. Game changer. This is an hour ago. Tel Aviv paralyzed as Trump ready. If you're going to, got to hear both sides of the conflict, if you will. From the West, you're going to hear propaganda, Western propaganda. From this guy, you might hear both sides. Okay? Although he might be pushing for the Arab side, if you will. All right, so this is Danny Haifong. And after that, I think your boy Dabu's got something to say. So,
hey everyone, it's Danny Haifong here, inside, unable to go live, but I wanted to get another update on the Israel-Iran situation. I'll be back live again soon, so stay tuned for this. But let's begin with the latest latest updates. So the Dayan Camp, the military intelligence school of Israel, was targeted by next generation missiles by Iran, and the Mossad headquarters ended up being targeted too.
The U.S. intel view that among the targets were Israeli airfields, but also, and this is crucial, the headquarters of Mossad, the International Intelligence Service of Israel, which...
Letting you know they ain't just shooting rockets in the air. They're targeting specific targets. In order to do that, you gotta have, targeting. Right? Palantir ain't the only one that's got targeting software, apparently. So there's another side to things, right? We know about Palantir and how the Israelis are able to do these surgical strikes and decapitate and murder, assassinate these top officials. But guess what? It's looking like it goes both ways, meaning the East, right, has their own technology. What? No, they're just sitting there while Babylon is the only one that has money to buy weapons on the fucking open market. It's stupid to think one side has some shit that the other side don't have when you could just fucking buy it on the open market. What about that? Right? Because as soon as ask Zelensky what he did, as soon as America gave this nigga some weapons, you tell me they weren't for sale in fucking Africa hours later. If you don't understand what the fuck is going on. Okay? Weapons are like back in the old days, a hard dick has no conscience. Weapons have no motherfucking conscience. You're gonna sell them bitches? United States is giving weapons to Bibi Netanyahu. What is Bibi doing with them? Well, he's going to give them to whoever he needs. Well, ISIS, come here. I got something for you. Motherfuckers don't understand how this game works. This is about selling weapons. This isn't about no war. This is about weapon sales and big money transactions. Testing out weapons on the battlefield. What people are doing right now is they're watching old weapons be discarded as new weapons come online. They're watching, I'll take 15 of those, and then they go into manufacturing. We're watching a weapons sales show. This is a gun show if you don't understand. Okay? Thinking that they're getting set for the next phase of whatever. Asymmetric warfare, 16th generation bullshit. Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is coming to shut it all down. But they think that their houses are going to go on forever. What is their house? That sword. They think they're going to continue to furbish that sword into the future. Okay? Remember that.
Is inside Tel Aviv. It's in the northern part of Tel Aviv, but it's in the city. It's in a densely populated area. And of course, the concern is if you're firing, even though Iran might consider that a military target, it is in a densely populated...
This is old, antiquated technology. Oh, drones, that ain't shit, nigga. This is about beam weapons. And what happened in Iran after the first strike? That motherfucker started flooding, didn't it? Yeah. See? What about that? What causes floods in Tehran proper? Oh, we're just going to flood these niggas out. What about that weather warfare and shit that they're not even mentioning? Oh, we'll give you a couple of earthquakes, nigga. Well, Fukushima, you're at, shake you up a little bit. See? We're watching. This is old shit. Okay? In a minute, nigga, the chariots are going to be up there. And guess what? Then you're going to see what they really got. They ain't brought out yet. See? When the chariots are up there for everybody to see, right? And then Esau like, okay, well, now on some Janus and Jambres shit. See, people don't understand. Who's fighting? The Most High is fighting. Who's the Most High fighting against? He's fighting against Pharaoh. This is the same fight, right? Pharaoh's going to send out Janus and Jambres, right, with their best magic. And Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to overcome, right? Let's go back here.
City.
Now, the damage is hard to verify because Israel has a extreme and incredibly deep censorship campaign right now. But according to reports, this is what we have. We have 4 missiles targeting the Mossad headquarters near the Gilad camp. We have about missiles landing 600 to 1,000 meters to the actual head.
Okay, so as you can see, all right, if you understand what's going on, let's get this real quick. They're talking about small arms. When it comes to missiles, rockets, and shit like that, they're talking small arms. All right, when you consider, right? Wow. When you consider 13, the escalation. This shows you the escalation. 13 and 30, right? 30, something like that. Okay, right here, 31. I'll start at 29. Behold, this is second as a 13 and third. Second as 13 and 29. Behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth, and it shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell upon the earth. We already started. See, we started in the heavens. Behold, the days come when the Most High. So here's what we're dealing with. The Most High is going to do anything. Where is he at? Well, he's in the heavens. Will begin to deliver them that are. He's from above and you're from below. Understand that first. So anything going on the earth is some secondary, nothing bullshit anyway. Most High is the one doing everything. And he shall come to the astonishment. You niggas are going to be astonished because you ain't never seen nothing like this, what you're about to see. Okay? That dwell upon the earth. And here's the point. Now watch the trajectory or the crescendo or the expansion, if you will. And one shall undertake to fight against another. Right? That could be one nigga against another. And then it goes, one city, that's a small jump, against another. One place, one people, right? And then finally, right? Then they bring out their chariots. Then they bring out the big shit. Then they bring out the robot and the shit that they've been hiding that they haven't brought out yet. See, and one shall undertake. What do you mean? We're going to start to fight against another. Okay? This is the beginning of it. And then it grows all the way up into the next realm. That's when it gets serious. So what are we seeing right now? We're seeing small arms as far as missiles. Oh, a couple of rockets, missiles, long-range missiles, hypersonic. And then eventually what? Yeah. And then the ICBMs. And then multiple nuclear warheads, right? Right? And then what? And then whatever they're hiding, whatever they haven't told you about, right? How do you, right, get here, Salakia? Okay, let's go here. Rev 12 and 7, right? How do you fight against the chariots? Well, you got to have some chariots. Here's what's being said. All right, Revelation 12 and 7, we'll read it in the Berean. Then war broke out in heaven, Michael and his angels, right? His chariots, Michael and his angels and their chariots fought against the dragon, right? And the dragon and his angels and in their chariots fought back. Okay, you think all they got is F-18s? All right, so my trick is I put blue right there. And his blue angels, right? And when you go to the blue angels, right? Let's see. Slovakia. Real quick. Go to the Blue
Shalom.
Angels, and there's the Blue Angels,
First
right?
and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham.
Do you think this is all Esau got in his arsenal? Is some fucking old ass jets? No. Okay. Esau's got things that look like the chariots. He got his own chariots. That's what this is saying too. Let's go back and look at that. Salakia. And I know I'm kind of out there. Let's break this up a little bit. Okay. He got his own chariots. Okay. Same thing. They're going to be fighting. Let me see. Let's go here real quick. Chariot picks. That's not the only thing. Let's see. All right, say for example, you got that, and then you got this, or this. Okay, so here you have, okay, this is old school, I don't know, F whatever, right? I don't know what the hell that old motherfucker is, but here is what, an F-35, okay? Right? And I'm just giving you an example. Now here is a B-2, right? All right? So that's a little graduation. We went from here, they came up, right? And then they came up. What the hell do you, this is old now. These old bat wing, this is old technology. Really, this shit came out in like, what, the 80s when they showed it to you? But before that, they had it in what, the 40s maybe? Okay. Well, Adolf Hitler had straight up motherfucking honeyboo. All right. Understand that. Adolf Hitler had this. Okay. Hitler had these. All right. So if they're showing you this, right? Niggas don't understand. Honey, H-A-N-N, honeyboo. H-A-N-N-E-B-U. Honeyboo. What is this? Is that just a model? Why? How can I type this in and it goes back to 1942? Okay, so back to Revelation. Okay, and there was war in heaven, or in the sky for that matter. There was war in the sky, right? It broke out. Where did it break out at? Well, it broke out in the sky. Not just in the sky, right? Not just in the sky, but in heaven as well, right? Got it? And it looked like this. But the point I'm making is Esau having flying saucers is nothing new because Adolf Hitler had his own. Understand that. Okay? Now, this is small arms. Oh, a couple of missiles. What about beam? You understand? What is do you think Esau, first of all, the nigga is gonna yet durst fight? Where is he at? The nigga is gonna yet durst fight. What is he gonna yet durst fight with? Nothing. Is he gonna have a handful of nothing? No. The nigga came up. Look, if the nigga, if he had this in the 40s, right, and he took this shit down to South Antarctica, whether he did or not, that's not the point. Okay? The point is, If he had this shit, he ain't made it better. He ain't furbished this sword. Most High gave him this sword. He ain't furbished it for this fight coming up. Of course he has. And you're not going to know which one is real, right? But the elect will know because they won't be fooled. That's the point. All right. The point is that you ain't seen nothing yet. All right. You haven't seen anything yet. All right. So this is small arms fight.
So there wasn't a direct hit, but one hit near a roadway, another struck facilities at the Herzog camp.
If this devil is about to try to fight against you, how about Shimei? You think this is all he got? Oh, well, maybe the rocket hit and maybe it didn't. No. Nope, they got Palantir that's directing. See, they got some shit that they ain't. And again, what's being done right now, you're at a gun show. You're being shown the newest in weaponry, and the highest bidder is like, I like that shit that and they're buying that shit. And they're sending it to who they want. Oh, I want the Houthis, nigga, to have more hypersonics. That's really what's going on. This is all about making money, all right? And war sell. War is big money, right? Forever wars are big money. Anyway, so let's, I know I've talked too much, but hopefully you can glean. Let's let Dabu. This is Dabu, like now. And see, you gotta. Oh no, this is 4 days ago. Okay. All right, Salakia. We won't use that. Back up off of that. We'll just go to. You know what? I saw this and it tickled me. Now, we don't immediately accept somebody because they showed up, but this guy, old Haf Shalawam here, is this a speckled bird? I just saw him on the Elder Apostles. I just saw him on the Elder Apostles page or live. And I'm like, who's that? And he's like, no, this is potential GMS Norway. But we'll give him a look. This could be a speckled bird. Now, I went to his page and I'm like, okay. Everything looks to be in order, especially this the intro, right? He's affiliated at this point, and we're watching him. Oh, okay. Nigga, I didn't say that. I said we're watching him. Okay. But look at the way that he's really studied his intro. Watch the way he balls up his fist. And when he does, and what he says when he's balling his fists. He's got everything very well. You can tell he worked on this really hard in order to, show sincerity, right? He's being sincere. Now, does that mean that he's being sincere? He's showing sincerity. Does that mean he's being sincere, right? The word of God is in the Bible, but the word of God is not. You got to watch a nigga nowadays because they will try to fool you. Well, watch this. This is a minute. It's a minute and a half. Watch his mannerism because he's really working hard. Watch how he balls up his fist and shakes it. He's shaking his hand, right? And there's a hint of authenticity to it.
First and foremost, giving all praise and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakatash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect. Shalom Barakatam. I'm outside the forest. I'm here to read Psalms 113. Who is like the Lord? Praise ye the Lord Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, O ye servants of the Lord. Praise the name of the Lord, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. Blessed be the name of the Lord from this time forth and forevermore. From the rising of the sun into the going down of the same of the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai's name is to be praised. The Lord is high above all nations, and his glory above the heavens. Who is like unto the Lord Yahweh, our power, who dwelleth on high, who humbled himself to behold the things that are in heaven and in the earth. He raiseth up the poor out of the dust, and lifteth the needy out of the dunghill, that he may set him with princes, even with the princes of his people. He maketh the barren woman to keep house, and to be a joyful mother of children. Praise ye the Lord. Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Rakachudash.
Now, let me say this about that. All right. Way more sincere than Nate. Okay. Way more sincere than the IUIC. He doing nothing but praising the name, facing the east, right? Well, what the hell is Nate doing? Teaching men so to blaspheme the name of Yahweh Bashim. This man right here, at the very least, if he's being deceitful, that's a good act, because Nate is coming out telling you not to use the name. This man is facing the east, looking like he feared. Now, let me say this. You know what else he's doing? He's speaking in tongues. He's speaking. This ain't his first language, right? His English is good. He's making his point known, but that ain't. He probably speaks about 3 or 4 different languages. All right. Could he be an agent? Yeah, he could be. Right? He could be a good agent, trying to creep in right up in our face. But, the Spirit will reveal. All right. But he's off to a good start. All right. He made him a little garment later on. Looked like he came in about 2 months ago, maybe. Right? Looked like he got the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shan. Right? And I have a little experience with foreigners and spent some time in Europe. I was married to a Swiss Italian, all right, for years. So, mannerisms, you can, and anybody, hey, the devil is more subtle than any beast of the field, but experience, And again, let's get this, and I'm going to go ahead and close. Every brother will utterly, completely, okay, beware of your friend. Let me get this real quick. Jeremiah 9:4, take ye heed every one of his brother, and trust ye not in any brother. So lock it. Let me read it again. Jeremiah 9:4, take ye heed every one his neighbor. One more time. Jeremiah 9:4, take ye heed every one of his neighbor, and trust ye not in any brother, for every brother will utterly, completely supplant, and every neighbor will walk with slander. Right? Let's try him first. That's not the next one, is it? Is that an Apocrypha? Try him first. Nope. So lucky, I gotta get this new. Bear with me, Babaka Shah. Trust not in every brother. What is that? Sirach 6 and 7. So lucky, I had to get in there. Sirach 6 and 7, if thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. All right, so check it out, buddy. We're watching you. All right, but other than that, shalom. Shabbat shalom. All right, and you're gonna see how you do. I'll tell you what you can do if you're watching this. You can do a lesson on the mystery of iniquity and show us, right, that you're sincere. Anyway, with that, we'll go ahead and close it. But I just thought it was interesting to see. Let's get this. And she'll call. Let's see. She'll surname. Shall surname. Didn't get that, huh? Surname himself. Himself. Let's go one up. Isaiah 44 and Isaiah 44 and 1. That's 144. Okay. Yet now, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen, thus saith the Lord, that made thee and formed thee from the womb, which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant, and thou, Jeshurun, hey, whom I have chosen. For I will pour water upon him that is thirsty, and floods upon the dry ground. I will pour my spirit upon thy seed, and my blessing upon thine offspring, and they shall spring up as among the grass, as willows by the watercourses. And one shall say, I am the Lord's. That's what it looks like this guy is saying. Right? That's what it looks like he's saying. And another shall call himself by the name of Jacob, and another shall subscribe with his hand unto the Lord. That's what he was just doing. And surname himself by the name of Israel. Okay? They're waking up. All right? Look at this guy. He's GMS, is what he's saying.
First and foremost, giving all praise and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakatash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect. Shalom Barakatam. I'm outside the forest. I'm here to read Psalms 113.
I think he's sincere. We'll keep our eye on him. With that, we hope that the elect are edified, you brothers and sisters, to Shalom. Let me get a picture of this. Slovakia. Shabbat Shalom.